Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with more online ranked in PGA Tour 2K25. So today, we're diving into our final placement matches here in solo ranked. So we have one placement match, and then after that, we'll see how many points we get to start the season, and our road to Condor continues here in Season 2. So let's dive right in, everybody. And here we go. We're diving into Muna Beach from the great designer Sleepy Panda. Let's go. I love this golf course. It's a really tough golf course. But let's dive in. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And if you enjoy the online ranked stuff, let me know in a comment down below. I've been having a blast with this series. Mixed it up with some solos and some ranked duos as well. But let's play good golf. Come on.
Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now.
Things are fixing to get fun, John says. Okay.
This should be a bit of fun, albeit brief fun.
Actually, this course was the first course to host a tournament in the Gamer Ability Society. Muna Beach.
Fairway bound.
That video's on the channel somewhere. What a drive for our opponent.
Oh, let's see what you can do on this one.
Two Xbox players as well. A little Xbox battle. Now, I have not played online ranked. I guess it's been about over a week and a half at this point since the last video. So we'll see how it goes. Now, we've lost one placement match here in these placement matches. So we're 3-1, I believe. Away. Here we are, par 5 here. Really tough greens here. I remember this course. So 221, downhill 5 feet. That was such a great change where they started to add community courses. So awesome. I'm going to try to land this short and bounce it up. That's a great strike. That's it. Oh my, okay, this must be very firm. Yeah, these fairways are firm. Please stay on the green. We're going to be dancing. It's not a dance you want to have, but dancing nonetheless.
Around 200 yards.
You know, this is one of those putts that you just kind of wish it would have rode off the green into the bunker, because then we could have pick shot it up. But yeah, interesting to see what our opponent does. Looks like a 2-iron here, maybe a 3-iron. Good shot. Did exactly what I did, but had more spin. So he was probably hitting a 3-iron or a 4-iron. Probably a 4-iron. Was able to generate more spin than our 2-iron, right? Good shot.
Doozy.
And probably used more shot shaping than me. 42 feet. Our opponent's sitting with a very good look at Eagle here. Our look at Eagle is... it's something. It's something to say the least. One time. Gonna be quick.
This one swings out to the left.
Go. Go. Cut. Cut. Cut.
And not a bad effort from where you were.
That's actually a really good lag putt.
And they've got this to go to 1 up.
Now, I don't know this
like
line.
A bit of a break to the right.
We couldn't really see, obviously, exactly what line he's going to have. Looks like he's playing it about a cup length outside to the left. Looking good. What a putt.
They got it to go. That'll win the hole.
I mean, we can't really be upset. We lost a hole with an eagle.
Down, moving forward. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go.
This is going to be a good match. You know, it's going to be interesting. I wonder what our opponent is ranked, right? We don't know. If they're playing their placement matches, they could be the best player in the world, right? You never know.
All right, load up.
Do the best players in the world find bunkers? Probably not. They probably don't miss. But here we go. That's perfect. Even better than perfect because an overswing in the transition. That's great. So we're going to have a very good look here. Got to plant this close. Get one back, right? Look at Jerry. Telling Ryan, stay focused. Play your game. This is a tough shot. I mean, it's an upslope. You got to get it up over that bunker lip And you got to calculate the distance right. That upslope is going to play a major factor here. Okay, he carried the lip barely. That's a good shot. That thing almost hit the bunker lip.
Second shot on hole number 2.
The door's open. 132, uphill 4 feet. We're in great range to strike, right? So I'm going to do a normal approach, pitching wedge, steep angle of attack here. Try to plant this right next to the hole. That's it. That's it. Stop. A little bit too much, but good shot.
That's going to do just nicely.
Look at Jared. It sounded like he said, or looked like he said, lip reading there. Well done, kid.
All right, if they get
what it look like
to go, it'll be a birdie.
If you're a better lip reader out there, you can try. Let me know what Jerry said on hole 2 of match 1, right? Good putt. Wow, that is very well done.
All right, sink this and you'll take the hole.
This is a tester. I mean, this thing's breaking quite a bit here. 7 feet, downhill 2 inches. Probably about a foot break left to right. Get in, barely.
That drops, and that's your
We're back.
birdie in a row.
We got ourselves a match here to start the day, everybody. What?
We're all square.
Oh my! I wasn't trying to get this sweaty today, but here we are.
On the 3rd.
Okay, so short par 4. You don't really need to get that aggressive here. I like a 3-wood here. Because, like, you're going to be in between clubs with the driver. And I don't want to be in between clubs. I want to have a nice little wedge into the green. Maybe even a choked approach shot. Now, our opponent's pulling out the driver, right? He's done it every time so far, right? Well, yeah, he's going driver, and it looks like he's changed his mind. You know, match play will cause you to do this, right? Like, yeah, he realizes we're tied right now. Why even send this? Just pull out the 3-wooder hybrid, put it in the fairway, because your opponent's in the same spot, right? I love the dynamics of match play. It's a different, like, it's much different than what I'm used to playing here on the channel, and I like that dynamic. 110, uphill 4 feet. We're in between clubs, but do we have a choked approach? Yes, we do. Okay, this is what I want right here. A choked approach, 50-degree wedge going right at it. That's a perfect strike. I love that golf shot. Choked approach is so good. When you find the range for it, it's one of the best shots in the game. All right, let's see what he does. Not an easy shot here, especially for this pin. From the heavy rough here, this is kind of a nightmare scenario. Because you've got to add enough shot shaping to get this ball to stop on these quick greens. He seems like he has it dialed in. No, he's changing his mind. Yeah. I would be surprised if this is on the green. You know, second guessing himself a little bit, trying to decide on that right shot. Let's see. Make your prediction right now. Is it going to be on the green? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. What do I know? Good shot. He just looked nervous there. I don't know. I don't know what it was about it.
Figure out how to get it all the way to the hole from here, I think.
Have to change views here.
Right to left break. And that will drop.
What a putt!
Okay, if you sink this.
Okay, he plays the game.
The hole.
He plays the game. I wouldn't be surprised if our opponent was Condor at one point in his career. No, Condors probably don't miss. They probably don't hit it into the bunker or miss the fairway ever, right? Never played against the Condor, so I don't know. That's probably a good thing, right? Hope I don't meet one until 2 years into this game life cycle when we finally hit Condor in this Road to Condor series, right? That's perfect.
I'll take that.
How's your all's rank journey going? Are you all playing some solos, duos, both? How many points do you all got? I'm interested to see how many points we're about to have. We did
Going
lose
to the
one.
beach.
Wow, that's a bunker, rough bunker tee shots the past 3 holes. That is not ideal. Honestly, that's usually what I do. But yeah, that bunker lip is going to play a big factor. Going to probably have to hit a lofted club. No, did not hit it. Went for a, looked like a mid-iron there and paid the price. That is brave. Yeah, this one, you just kind of pull that pitching wedge out and send it.
Well,
Yep.
from the sand, I don't think this has enough. And this one's
But,
about
you know, it's
180
one of those
yards out.
things. I think it's that pressure to where he already knew we were sitting good in the fairway. So for this one, got to be normal approach. And I got to get fancy here. Loft and backspin and hope we strike this good. Because as you can see with the Evo swing to the right, the feedback, tough shot to hit. That's it. No, it's a little bit off to the right. Still pretty good. Even with that much shot shaping, we're still... Well, no, we are going to hold. Never mind. I was going to say we're not going to hold, but we actually did. Ryan looks tiny. Ryan walking next to his opponent today. Just... What a hilarious shot, right? Ryan, don't pick a fight with your opponent today, I'm telling you. Oh my, I tell you, these ranked videos are always fun. You know, earlier today, Ryan Gamer was crushing baseballs in MLB The Show 25. And now he's taking a break this afternoon, stopping by before his next career mode episode on Wednesday. He's getting ready, right? So he's getting ready for the next PGA career mode episode in between the baseball games he had today.
Ooh,
just playing some match play.
And this putt drops, you can go 1 up.
Thank you.
And after that one, you
I feel like he was just kept trying to just get closer to where he can concede it, right? Which I think you can pause it and do that, right? Can't you hit pause and skip and just go ahead and do it? All right, let's lay off a little bit. Just a little bit. We still want this to roll out a lot, which is why I'm still hitting the driver
swing
instead of a 3-wood here. Because I'm basically hitting the distance of a 3-wood there, but wanted a little bit more roll. There we go. We're 1 up through 5, everybody. This is a match to start the day, our final placement match. I wonder if our opponent is actually ranked. He's probably going for an aggressive draw, right? I feel like he's missed a couple fairways right now. I feel like at this point he's like, I'm just going to send it, right? Let's just unleash the hammer right now. And, well, we unleashed the hammer, all right. Woo. That is the luckiest and still unluckiest shot, right? Because he's still in the sand. That was kind of awesome, though.
We don't go too far.
It was all a part of his plan, right? He's definitely trying to do that. 100% calculated. So I'm going to go choked approach here. Steeper angle of attack here. Hit it down that downslope. I want to hit a straight shot. I really don't want to fade this at all. I'm going to come off slightly to the right. Felt good, and it was. Right off that slope, but is it going to grab? Got to grab right now. No. Wow, these greens are tough.
Missed the green there on that one.
I did exactly what I wanted to do. It just didn't grab as much as I wanted it to. I guess that wind affected that a little bit more than I anticipated. And this is a very difficult shot. That's why I said the luckiest and unluckiest shot, right? Even though this shot's way easier than the other shot he would have. But he's on a mega side slope. It's going to be a very tough Evo swing. You know, you always got to imagine when you see your opponents on these mega slopes, you're like, they've got to hit the Evo swing to match that, right? And he did. No way that stops, though. Okay. What? How did that ball stop and mine didn't from the fairway? I guess he didn't hit that. He didn't hit a slope, right? Yeah, you can see that. He hit a flat, or maybe even he hit kind of into an upslope there, so that's why. Got to chip this in. Wow. Was not expecting that. What a shot.
Ooh, that was pretty dialed in, especially considering hitting from the rough. Back to all square if they sink this.
That is why you should be able to remove the pin. Good putt. Very good putt. Yeah, you should be able to remove the pin for that reason when you're off the green. Because I would remove it there.
Par 4.
Actually, no, I don't think I would. If I was putting, I would from the heavy rough there. No, even if you could remove the pin, I would not do it there. So let's just be honest. If I was putting, I would always. I wouldn't remove the pin there. Just got an unlucky bounce. It was a good shot. I love the dynamic of match play, right? You're going to go for that. Oh, that's right at it. That was a foot away from being perfection. Still a good shot.
Bombs away. Let's see what
we don't have the distance, right? I'm going to try to hit it shallow. De-loft it a little bit. Get a little more roll. That's a good strike. Overswing with increased rhythm as well. That's it? Let's go. Come on. What a shot. We're dancing. Not going to be an easy dance here, right? It is an eagle dance.
Putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that.
I can't tell if Ryan looks disappointed or happy there. He kind of looked like he was like not impressed. I love that attitude here in match play, right? Your opponent's off the green, then you hit a great shot, and you're just like, should have been in the hole. All right. Going for eagle here. Very chip-inable. He did a full swing super flop.
All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent.
It showed the super flop as a full swing. What in the world? So clearly the animation glitch from PGA 2K23 is still here at some cases. 39 feet uphill, 1 foot. Breaking heavily from left to right. And we got to make this to win the hole. Nope. Wow. These greens are insane.
Too much power into that putt.
This is a tester.
8 feet to the cup.
And we've got to make it. Oh, no. Get in. That's clutch.
Your 5th birdie today. And if a friend sinks this, they're going to match you on this hole.
We got ourselves a match, everybody. Tied through 6. This is insane. This is why I love match play, right? That's why these online videos are always fun, especially when you have these close matches. It's just a different dynamic from the career mode content, right? And the other stroke play rounds. That's a blast right down the middle. Yeah, he can crush it. He's a powerhouse. 333?
This should be fun. Let's see what happens here.
No, there's no way he's a powerhouse. Because just think about this. The shots he hit, he has to be putting a lot of shot shaping on there. You can't do that as a powerhouse. If you do, you're never going to hit contact or swing path. Unless you're the best at the swing in this game, right? Unless you just have it down automatic and you never miss swing path and contact, you can add all the loft and backspin you want and you don't have to worry about it. That could be the way he plays.
Second shot here on the 7th.
This is a perfect club. Ideally, I would go for a choked approach here, but we have the perfect club on a normal approach. No shot shaping. I don't want to fade. I want to hit a straight shot here. Going to come off to the left slightly off this side slope, just barely. That's it. You never see me do a slow rhythm. Never. That's like the first slow rhythm I've had.
Hit this one, but that's okay.
Maybe ever on an approach shot, and it comes at the worst time.
All right, they've got about 115 yards to the pin.
And minus 1.54% it's more penalizing than it even shows there because like after the Season 2 update to change rhythm and change transition, it's just so much more punishing. Open club face there. It's going to be a tough putt, but he's been hot on the greens. All right, we got to dial this one in. We might have to make this. Chip this right on the slope. Going to bounce to the left off that slope. Then it's going to go left to right. Yep. That's it.
Oh, no. Brutal.
What a shot. It bounced more to the left off that slope than I
One
anticipated.
up over you.
Great distance, though.
Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left.
You know, that was a clutch shot because that was not an easy chip shot. There's like 1 foot we could land that to have a very makeable putt, right? He crushed it. That looks like me putting. Recently, that's how my putts have been after the Season 2 update. Just crushing everything.
If this goes, it'll be for par.
He might be a powerhouse. That would explain, like, some of the misses off the tee and stuff with contact and swing path. Good putt.
Just a little 3-footer.
Spectacular
left for this
putt. Both of us are making clutch shots, right?
Goes
Oh,
down.
my. Okay,
And
through
that
7,
hole
we are
will
still
be
tied.
halved. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That's what Ryan Gamer has to answer today. I know his focus right now is in the next PGA Tour career mode round. That's what his full focus is. But on this match play stop, on his trip to that tournament, you better believe he wants to win. 208. Uphill 6. A little bit of spin. A little bit steeper angle of attack. A little bit more loft. Generate a little bit more spin here. Don't want to go off the green there. A little off on the swing. But a really good bounce. Keep going. Keep going. We kind of got lucky.
The green with that one. Well done.
It wasn't luck, right? Because it was a good shot setup, but it wasn't the greatest swing. We just got lucky that it got a good hop forward. This is a tough shot. I mean, because that back slope is there. He crushed the last putt, right? That image is in the back of your mind. But he delivers perfection. Wow.
And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy.
Wow, this is a game-changing putt.
To the left here.
16 feet, uphill 1 inch. What a pitch shot from our opponent, though. That was incredible. One time.
Oh,
great putting stroke, just misread it barely. Wow, it's not an easy putt, though, but you want to have them, right?
Got left for par.
Almost missed that. I don't know if that was swing path or what, but something was off. It's going to go down to the last hole, everybody.
Save their par on this hole.
We'll concede that. Give it to them.
All right, yeah, give them that short putt. That's all good. We'll head to the next hole. See what
they hit a great pitch shot there. That is a very difficult shot because there's only a couple feet you can land that. If you miss it, you're going off the back of the green, or if you land short, you're left with the really difficult putt. This opponent plays the game. That's a good strike right down the middle. Yeah, I don't know what loadout our opponent's using. Maybe Sculptor is doing a lot of like loft and spin, it seems like. Did the pull affect it that much? I mean, we barely pulled it. You're kidding.
Oh, too bad. We just barely made our way into the second cut.
This is the worst hole imaginable here to have this shot because our opponent has been dialing it in from the fairway and he's going to dial that one in. And we're with the 76 to 90% lie. It looks worse than that. Yeah, it's got to be a 4-iron. And we just got to give ourselves a putt. It's going to come off to the right. Get on the dance floor, Ryan. Wow, we got the 76% of the lie, I can tell you that. We're on the dance floor. Let's hope Ryan Gamer has some new dance moves he's about to show here, because that's going to be a test run. That's like 55
From
feet.
here, they are looking at around 165 yards to the pin.
Yeah, this is the question, though, right? Like, what do you do? Do you attack this? Looks like he's going for a choked approach shot. That's what it looks like. How much do you attack this? I mean, I say you go for this 100%. He doesn't even think about it. He just full sends. And it's looking good. It's looking better than good. That's so unlucky. Wait. He's got Jerry, too? Are you kidding me, Jerry?
Okay, and from the outer reaches of,
Are you carrying the
this
bags
green,
for
let's see
both
if
of
he
the
can get this to
players?
go.
All
This
right,
one's going left to
Jerry.
right. Pretty hard, too.
Maybe Jerry's trying to sabotage our opponent, right? All right, Jerry. I see how it is. That's so unlucky, though. What a shot. 51 feet. Uphill 3 inches. It's left to right, and then right to left at the end. If we make this, this changes everything. One time.
This one's looking decent. Oh, continuing to look good. Come on, do it. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go.
You're
And they
kidding me.
need this to
That's
win
one of the best
the
putts in my
match.
career.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
What a putt. I tell you, he was automatic on the greens besides one putt.
Your opponent's gonna take
Good match. That was insane. I cannot believe we almost made that. Like, I cannot believe we almost made that. That was an incredible match, though. Firm handshakes and hats off to our opponent. That was an exceptional match. That was insane. That putt he hit, he had a lot of putts. So here we go. New season rank, bogey 1. Our opponent was bogey 1? I seriously feel like it does not, the placement matches don't matter. So our opponent was 234. No. I bet he was Condor last year. I'm convinced that, you know, I said the same thing in PGA 2K23. It never matters how you do in the placement matches. You could have close matches. You know, we went 3-2, right? We went 5-0 before this, and in PGA 2K23, I went undefeated multiple times, and I was still in the lower division. So yeah, we're at 220 here, diving into this match. Our opponent there was 234. Oh, okay. If this is how they play at these levels, it might be 3 years till we make it to Condor, but let's dive into the next match. We played great there. I mean, we really did. There is nothing to complain about there. We played fantastic. We just didn't get the win. So here we are. Solo ranked, our first match with actual points here. Bogey 1, 220. But yeah, I cannot believe we almost made that putt at the end. And here we go to Quail Hollow. Oh my. Now, I will say, historically speaking, I struggle here. But with that being said, the last time I played this course in this game, I dominated. So who knows? Maybe this is going to be just like that round I dominated here at Quail Hollow. But yeah, that was a great match. His putter was hot.
Hello
besides
there.
one putt.
My name is
Here we go.
John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And hopefully you both have a decent round. I don't know who I'm going for just yet, but do play nice.
John, are you telling me you're not going to root for me?
Looks like we're going to be in the fairway.
John, he can't hear you. Like, you have your own commentary you say to him. Come on, John. You could at least say, yeah, I'm going to root for you for once, or something like that. That was a great match. We were playing good. Like, both of us were playing really good. Both of us made clutch putts, clutch shots, and
Let's check our
wow.
distance twice as we set up from the
made
elevated
that.
position here.
I still can't believe that. 201 yards, downhill 20 feet. This 187 5-iron is going to fly about 7 yards further. And I actually like that. Steeper angle of attack here. That's really good. Not the greatest swing, but it kind of counteracted the wind there, so it was just fine. Great distance control.
Shot worked out just fine.
And we are playing the front nine of Quail Hollow.
Around 180 to the pin.
All right, let's see what he's going to do here. Sitting in a very similar spot. 182 yards away, downhill 19 feet. That's very similar to my shot. Look! Who's putting first?
Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt.
Okay, we are. It looked like he was... No, it looked like he was further away, that his ball just warped.
To the right.
But I think that just sometimes it shows the wrong animation, right? 13 feet uphill, 4 inches. Like the server's lagging behind. You got to send this in. Get in. Come on.
Amazing shot.
He knows the read, right?
If they can sink this, it'll be for the bird.
Is he putting with the fish? We can't let somebody who's putting with the fish putter beat us when we have a Scotty Cameron putter. There is pressure on this putt, though, because it's all in the putting stroke. You know the line.
And
good putt.
That in for the bird.
Like, the nerves there in match play, when you know the line, and it all comes down to you hitting the perfect putting stroke, when it's really hard to hit the perfect putting stroke in this game, right?
After that first
Nothing
hole.
like it.
We're teeing it up on the second hole now.
Yeah, this is... I hate this hole. Gotta draw it. I usually live in the rough on this hole. Will it be different this time? No, it will not.
That's too bad.
I honestly thought I was going to get more distance out of that. I was going for an overswing and increased rhythm. Just didn't get it. And he got a lucky bounce there. Does he got Jerry too? I tell you, Jerry caddies everybody. I guess in these matches, when Ryan Gamer agrees in between his tournament rounds, I think he must agree, like, Jerry could be your caddy too.
Looks like
just for this. You can have a round with Jerry.
All right, setting up here.
He almost knocked somebody out. You know Jerry's going to be over there like, don't worry, Ryan does it all the time. Okay, let's draw this one. Little loft, little spin. We have a great lie here, everybody. It's going to roll up. Yeah, at Quail Hollow, you better believe it's going to roll up. That's okay, just fine. Nothing fancy. Nothing great. We're still dancing, though. This is a tough shot. If he has the super flop, it's a simple shot. He does not. Yeah, chipping that is really tough. A pitching wedge super flop is the overpowered shot here in online.
It looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left.
21 feet, downhill 2 inches. Working its way heavily from right to left.
All right, got most of the way there.
Yeah, it's great putting stroke. It's just hard to play that out much more than that.
All right, this one's from 14 feet away.
We have a chance to win this one, though. A
little bit of a break to the left.
Yeah, he just barely missed it. Okay, we got one. Our first technically official ranked match of Season 2, outside the placement matches. This is when the actual record starts, right?
Okay,
he
here's
quit.
Your chance to go one up on your
We did it! You know, we just left it all out there. You win one hole. You frustrate your opponent so much, you get in their head. We might have to say that's Jerry's involvement. Jerry was on the bag of our opponent as well. So, You never know what Jerry was whispering into our opponent's ear. Like, you know, I don't think you're going to be able to hit the shot. You know, Ryan usually hits this right next to the hole. You know, he's probably telling life stories about Ryan, and our opponent just couldn't handle it, and he full sent it off there. So good job to Jerry there. I bet our next opponent is going to bring their own caddy this time. 246 here, we're ranked points now, so we're up to 246. We'll never know what our opponent ranked was there, but that's when you know you play good. When they quit right away. Now, it also is important to point out, a couple of you all pointed out in the comments recently, like, Ryan, when somebody drops out of the match, they may not quit. It could be a disconnection. Because some people experience a lot of disconnection with the servers here in this game. So that very well could be the case. But here we are. Lob Lolly Championship from Maddie from Canada. The legendary designer. Oh my. Maddie's courses are always phenomenal, and they are always challenging. So this one I have played, but I can't remember the level of difficulty of this one. We're about to find out. Love to see so many courses here from the community. It's so awesome. Like, we played Quail Hollow, barely. We played 2 holes, not even a full hole. And we played 2 community courses, right? Sleepy Panda, Muna Beach.
Hello there.
And then
my name is
here,
John McCarthy.
Lob
and I would
Lolly.
like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day.
Another Xbox battle here.
Par 4, first hole.
This is giving me a lot of Pinehurst vibes here off the first tee.
Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway.
Yeah, not completely, but like just the look of the fairway and the waist area outside of that, like the sand, it looks like maybe inspired by Pinehurst. And I love Pinehurst. It's just one of my nemesis. Nemesis.
Well, that was never going to be good.
Thanks, John.
He's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
That was never going to be good. This will be the final ranked match of the day, right? Got to play another one. That last one was 2 holes, right? Look, we both missed in the rough opposite areas, or the waist area. We'll see what it's called.
He's in the sand. Let's see.
In the sand, okay. So maybe just count it as a sandalye here. We'll see how it plays for us. 117 yards, downhill 3. Good strike, but just not enough. Honestly, that's a good shot because you don't want to go far here.
Okay, second shot here on the first.
Yeah, it is sand, and we are buried. 85-97. That's actually a good lie. I'm doing kind of what our opponent did. Just trying to put it on the green. Not trying to overhit it. Just giving yourself a dance, because if you're far here, you have a very difficult shot. We did the same thing, just off the tee in different spots, right? Different ways, different strategies.
And this one's going pretty hard right to left.
Yeah, 35 feet. It's not that hard right to left, John, but most of it at the beginning. To go almost a full grid out to the right, full send. Get in, get in, get in, get in.
Oh, that flew right by.
You know, the putter's good today. Like, it's hot. We're not making them all, but we are right there on every single one.
If he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up.
Imagine if that putt would have dropped
left, I think.
In the first match in hole 9 there. Imagine if that would have dropped. I would have jumped out of my seat, ran around the house. That was a bit too safe.
This one's for his par. Let's see what he does.
He's left at the tester here.
Right to left.
And he drains it.
There he goes.
What a putt.
That's going to drop for him. This one is a short 3-foot putt.
Yeah, thank you for that.
And after that one, we are all square.
It's going to be another good match. I can already feel it. Both of us did the same thing on the first hole. Yeah, I feel like this one was inspired by Pinehurst, like the whole setup. This is really cool. Beautiful course.
Look at that thing fly, just screaming.
John's fired up. That was a great drive, though. 321, 22. No, I think it went back to 21.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
See if he can bounce back the fairway drive just like we did. Hits a draw here. Yeah, it's a great drive. Right next to us.
Okay, second shot here on the second.
169, uphill 8 feet. Yeah, this is definitely Pinehurst design. Like This is Pinehurst desired all the way. These greens. Oh, my old Pinehurst. What a designer that Maddie from Canada is. Oh, the foot lie.
A little to the right on
That's
approach.
on me. Who else would it be on? I guess we could blame the
Don't know
caddy,
what that was.
Jerry.
Just a little off on that approach.
The foot lie. I did not even play for it at all. I didn't.
He's got around.
I did not play for it at all.
To the pin from here.
We hit perfect swing path and perfect contact, too. That's a waste of a great swing. You have to pay attention to everything, right? You can't rush it. We're in the same spot, aren't we? Yeah. We're playing very much alike right now, right? I love this shot, actually. I love this. I'm going to hit it 8 yards right off that slope, trickle it right to left into the hole. Oh, no, it didn't break at all.
Not great.
Not great, John. Come on. I'm standing right here. Well, I'm not standing, but I'm sitting right here, John. Oh. He did the same thing. We both are playing this course the exact same way. This is a perfect match play match, right? Good putt. Just barely trickled on in there.
Positive thoughts. Let's save par right here.
We are doing the same thing, except mine was Center Cup. What a match. This is going to be an absolute battle, everybody.
Third hole, par 4 coming up here. Let's do it.
461, uphill 20. All right. That's beautiful. All right, make your predictions, everybody.
That was tattooed.
Who will win the match? Let me know in a comment. I trust you all. You can let me know right now. Match 3, prediction here on hole number 3. I trust you all to not wait to the end to make that prediction.
See what he does on
but I think we're going to win by 1. On the 9th hole, a big putt to win. That's just my prediction. That's a really good draw. He got some good distance off that.
This is setting up to be around 150 yards.
What a fun video today. This is a double feature day here Tuesday this week, June 3rd, 2025. We got MLB The Show career mode in the morning. Here in the afternoon, some big golf matches here for Ryan in between his next career mode. Gonna come off to the right slightly. Jerry, the caddy's been working overtime, hasn't he? I mean, he carried the bags for both players in first match and second match. It's only 2 holes, but, you know, we haven't seen our opponent's caddy this round. We don't know if Jerry's on the bag for both players. I pulled it slightly on that one. The upslope played a little bit more as well. And, you know, if you're off in swing path and contact, it really affects the distance. No, okay. Jerry is not the caddy for our opponent. Jerry having an easy day out here.
Break on this one.
17 feet, uphill 2. One time. That's in. Come on. Ryan Gamer almost walked it in too soon. He has a history here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel celebrating too early across all the sports, right? Or is that the virtual athlete Ryan who celebrates earlier, or is that me? Probably me. Or both. Good putt. He did the same thing. Are these the same 2 players? He walks it in, the same fist pump.
And 4th hole coming up.
Is that Rhett Gamer? Is that Ryan Gamer's brother, Rhett? Rocket Rhett? 204, downhill 8. Okay. I'm going to add a lot of steep angle of attack. It's a weird way to say it. But yeah, it's going to be tough to stick this. Going to draw it a little bit into that slope. That's a great strike. That might do it. Drawing it into the slope.
Yep,
we might generate enough spin.
Well done.
Go in! Go in! Go in!
Oh, the glory that could have been.
The glory that could have been, as Sean says. What a shot, though. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Maddie. 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 Ryan Gamer wants to have a long talk with Maddie in the clubhouse. You have to be kidding me.
All right, let's see how he does.
Long talk between Ryan Gamer and Maddie from Canada in the clubhouse here at the end of this round. Maddie, what have you done?
Here's a look at their 5-iron.
I can't
All
believe
right,
it.
let's see what he can do from the green side bunker.
Struck that perfect. We set it up perfect in my mind, but clearly the course said no. No. What? Oh, these greens are fast. It was a great shot. We almost aced it. That's rough for our opponent, but so close, but yet so far. Perfect time for that saying. And our opponent is flustered right now. Looks like a super flop, right? Well, no. Wait, why is he aiming so far to the left? There's no way this is showing the right animation, right? No. Yeah, it didn't. That was a super flop. So maybe the super flop animation is glitched on online.
Let's get out of this bunker and on our way.
Okay. Shot you'll never see me hit in the career mode, right? But you will in everything else.
All right,
It's just
putter's
too
coming
good.
out.
That shot is just way too good.
Go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, come on. Here is the bogey putt.
I don't want to talk about it. We're going to have a long talk with Maddie in the clubhouse. We don't talk about hole 4 at Lob Lolly Championship.
And that hole will be halved.
I crushed it. I crushed it.
All right, fifth hole, par 5. Let's do it.
The pick shot means nothing when you do that. I'm shocked. A little upset, too. Take it out on the course, Ryan. Birdie fuel, right? And Waterboy, tackling fuel, right?
I'm having that.
Birdie fuel. You better watch out, opponent.
Here we go.
New
Let's see
Ryan
what this
Gamer
guy
in town.
does.
This Ryan the Punisher about to be unleashed. I've never seen anybody actually play with voice chat on, but I just wonder if our opponent actually can hear me the whole time.
Sand. Let's see what happens.
Wouldn't that be crazy? It doesn't. I don't think I have my mic muted, so because it's obviously being used for recording, right? So there's no way they could hear me. But it would be funny if I forgot to do that one day,
Good distance on it too.
and it's just the opponent can
second
hear
shot
everything I'm
here on the
saying,
fifth.
right? Oh my. I'm sending this driver off the deck. You better believe it. This course has made me mad now. You've created a monster.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it.
That's great. It's gonna bounce up. It's gonna get up there, right? Right? Nope. Gonna be in the fairway though. No, never mind. It's gonna be in the sand.
And he's about 125.
Yeah, this is definitely inspired by Pinehurst. And Maddie did an incredible job on this, but wow, is it mean. I hit one of the best shots of my career, and it ended up off the green.
Wedge.
That's going to roll almost all the way back. Good shot.
Okay, and from the green side bunker.
What a bizarre round,
nestle
right?
This one in nice and close.
Can we pick shot this? Yeah. I don't think we... Yeah, we should. 56-degree wedge, pitch shot, upslope.
Alrighty then.
It's just fine.
Let's grab the putter.
Did I just say
And
alrighty
this
then?
is his look at
Like Ace
birdie.
Ventura? Is that what he was
I
going
think
for
this
there?
one's going left to right.
That's a good putt. What a
And there it
putt.
is. He's convinced that one.
All
to go down.
right.
All right, sink this one to have the hole. Great way to bounce back. Nice
thank you.
birdie
That
on
thing
this
did
one
not
after that
break
bogey on the
whatsoever.
last.
It did a little bit because we made it.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, the par 4, 6th
My prediction
hole
may
is
hold true.
next.
What did I say? Went on the 18th or the 9th, the putt. Let's just draw this just a little bit. I tell you, this has been a blast, everybody. Thank you for hanging out today.
That was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo.
Quad perfect, everybody. You all seem to be really liking the online rank stuff whenever I do these videos by dropping likes and just the comments. Just reading your all's comments. You seem to really be enjoying it.
Let's see how he does.
It's a fun dynamic, right? Will not be fun if we lose 2 out of the 3 today and the only win was on the second hole.
Pure on that swing.
This is our chance. But some might say that it's even more of a special win because our opponent was so upset. He rage quit. Maybe it was a glitch? We don't know. Maybe it was a disconnection? I'm just going to assume we made him rage quit. That is a massive miss. What is the Evo swing gone wrong when you're trying to hit a mega draw?
This one's around
that right there.
yards from the pin.
I've done that plenty of times. Okay. This is a perfect shot for a regular approach shot 8-iron. Hit it shallow, de-loft it a bit, up that upslope, and attack it. Gonna come off to the right.
Come on, kick to the right.
That's great.
Oh my, look at this.
That's perfection. Go in.
Nicely done. Had the right club there.
Thank you, Maddie, for giving us that bounce, right? Look, Jerry is strategizing with the opponent there, like, you know, what happened there is what he's saying. Like, what happened there? Were you trying to hit a draw? Like, oh, yeah, I've done that before. Jerry plays the mind games. You know, he's not, like, dirty.
Okay,
right?
He's in
but, like, he does play mind
Let's
games.
see if he can get out.
But he's also super nice to interact with out on the courses. Like, everybody loves Jerry. All the opponents love Jerry. Yeah, he does play mind games.
To the left. And that one will drop.
It's a good putt.
Bogey. Okay,
thank you.
Putt
Hey,
go
thank you,
one up
opponent.
on your
Okay.
friend.
Come on, everybody.
Hole, you are 1 up.
We
on
need
your
this
friend.
bad. If we win this, we go 2-1 on the day. And we would be 2-0 this
Teeing
season,
off
technically.
Now on the 7th.
I guess you would have to count the placement matches, right? No, we don't have to do anything, right? Okay, 240 yards, downhill 7 feet. We're going to hit into this upslope and strike it to perfection. Play it the way Maddie intended. That's really good. Pick up the tee, Ryan. Go in. It's not going to stop, is it? No. Oh, it's going to stop. Thank you. It's like the course felt bad for us after that par 3.
Off here. Let's see how this goes.
Not just that par 3. There's been a lot of examples today where the ball just keeps going like an impossible challenge round. This is not an impossible challenge round that I know of.
And they're going with the 5-wood.
What if there was like a 1 in 1 million chance that when you load it into online ranked, it would be an impossible challenge settings at the Predator AG? Like 1 in a million. And when you have that match, it's the same impossible challenge settings. Very firm, very fast, very high winds.
This one's going left to right pretty hard.
Okay, let's focus up and make the putt, right? 28 feet, uphill 2. Send it in. That's really good.
Zooming by the hole.
Not in the hole, but still really good.
He does here. He's putting for par.
Not a gimme. Good putt.
All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
I will say, I'm very proud of the way we played today. The putter's been hot.
Going to be halved.
The swing has been really good as well.
And now we have the par 4/8.
And that first match could have been anybody's, right? All right, send it. A little bit of a pull on the swing plane. That's in the sand, right? Get lucky. Get lucky. That's not lucky. I mean, it's better than the heavy rough, though.
And he's ready to
the door's
let
open.
Rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
We do have the advantage because we're 1 up right here. If we win the hole, it's over. He's moving his spot on the tee. Probably a smart idea. I do need to use that more. I don't do it enough. That's a great drive. That's what I was trying to do.
And setting up here in a fairway bunker.
These greens are so mean. Like, what? Matty doesn't mess around. Okay. I love the choked approach here. Going to attack this. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, it's a good thing you paid attention. You're in the sand. Wake up. You know, Jerry was sitting there yelling at Ryan. Like, Ryan, wake up. Uphill slope. Okay. Okay, we got the very low percentage out of that lie.
We're on the
That's
green.
unfortunate.
We got some work to do still, but
we're dancing.
No sand for us. Let's see what he does
Oh,
here.
we're
100
dancing.
yards out.
Yeah, I mean, we got the low percentage there, and the uphill slope played more than I expected, but I was playing for the higher lie. That's beautiful. Okay. Gotta make it.
Speed, my friend. Very long putt ahead.
34 feet, uphill 5 inches. Most of the break is at the end there, but a little bit at the beginning. I'm going to play it straight in. Maybe actually left edge, as crazy as that sounds. That's a quad perfect putt.
Yeah, it's still looking good. Will it go?
Never before seen.
Oh my, it doesn't go down.
Close. It was right to left. I thought it was going to break more at the beginning. I knew we were hitting it hard. So obviously it's going to break less at the beginning, hitting it hard. But I've had that foot lie play so much in this game, even on putts like that. And barely missed it. High side. But, you know, you'd rather miss high side than low. Good try. Hey, he still has one hole left.
Take the match, Dormy.
What a match.
And that hole will be halved.
Come on. What a course for match play, right? This is phenomenal.
The front 9 with a par 4.
This course is mean as can be, but it's awesome. That's it. That's what I was trying to do last hole.
That's a good swing.
Thank you, John. Okay, we just made this hole a lot easier. The pressure's on, right?
Let's see how he does on this hole.
Our opponent has to send it. Not really has to send it. Has to make it in the fairway, right? You don't have to get fancy here. And that's the shot. Who goes first? I think we do.
Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2.
Okay,
let's see what you got.
This could win the match. I love a choked approach 9-iron here. Steep angle of attack. And go right for it. No sense not to. It's coming off to the right off this side slope. Not very much since it is a choked approach. That's right at it.
Ooh, that will play.
Yes! That is
nice.
Knowledge of your swing, knowledge of your clubs, knowledge of your shot types, knowledge of the foot lie, right? I knew a choked approach is not going to be affected that much right to left on that red slope even. Called it to perfection.
And they're going with the pitching wedge.
And what a shot, though, from our opponent, right? He's got to be a little frustrated, right, with our shot, but good shot there. Good putt. All right, it is not over.
This putt to win the match.
Good game. What a match.
Cap your round off with a birdie.
Good game to all of our opponents today. You know, it was nice to win that other match very early. But this was a great match all the way to the end. And our first opponent, we almost hit the putt of our career to send that into extra holes. But that was fun. What a blast this was today. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's see how many rank points we have today after match 2 since getting ranked points, right? We might have got promoted. I don't know. We're about to find out. But don't forget, if you got some enjoyment on this, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and we are par 3 now. We got upgraded, promoted here. 267 ranked points. We got 21 for that win. Looks like our opponent was bogey 2, right? So 267. We are now in par 3. You love to see it. Moved up in the rankings there. That was a great course for match play. Like, Maddie did an incredible job, though. I did an incredible job at that course, but I still want to have a talk with the clubhouse and with Maddie, though, right? Still going to be having a conversation with Maddie in the clubhouse about that one. I can tell you that right now. One of the best shots of our career. We almost aced it, everybody. But Maddie would say, well, Ryan, just spin it a little bit more. And that's fair, because if we spun it more, it was probably in the hole. But this was a blast. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate all the support here on the channel. I will see you in the next one. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.